Alright, what is up, YouTube boxing family? It is KRod7435 here. I'm back with another good video for y'all today. I wanted to talk about the boxing article that I saw. Shout out to Boxing Scene, whoever wrote it, but very good article. Mr. Stefan Fulton could very likely face Daniel Roman. Proof is in the pudding, shown in here in this title. Danny Roman. Fulton prove he belongs at top of 122. He is definitely in my plans. Yeah, so let's talk about it, and then after this, I'm gonna definitely go to bed. Stefan Fulton made a lot of fans on Saturday night, including a potential future challenger. Former unified 122 title as Danny Roman was among those impressed by Fulton's stellar performance in outfighting Angel Leo to take his O and WBO title in their Showtime televised main event. A furious pace is forced by the Philadelphia native, who won the scores of 119, 109, 119, 109, 118, 110 to claim the crown. And then after that, Stefan... This is what Roman said. He said Stefan's performance was great. Roman had said, boxing scene immediately after the fight. He stuck to his game plan and beat Angel Leo at his own fight. The pace of the fight was a busy pace. I wish Angel had made some adjustments in there. Fulton 19-0 KO now enters top tier mix. That unified titleist MJ, Murtajan Akhmadaliev, Luis Neri, Brandon Figueroa, and Roman, who plan to return. Wait a minute, this might be old. No, this is like super duper old. I'm looking at a different article. But basically, what I was trying to say was that Danny Roman versus Stefan Fulton is very well likely a very next possible fight. Only reason why I say this is mainly because of one. Shout out to L-Dub. He actually, had the information in the first place. But on top of that, I mainly saw it through here on Box.live. So, not so sure where this fight will be held, but if this fight is to be, projected to be made sometime in the summer, I definitely would like to see that. Just simply because, Fulton just had his win over Figueroa back in November. So, actually, yeah, that was in November. Yeah, that was back in November. So, Fulton doesn't really need anything else going on for the rest of the year, or for the rest of the physical year heading into the summer. So I mean honestly, I personally would like to see him and Danny fight each other, by the spring. I think springtime is like the better way to go, because if MJ's gonna have his fight, by springtime, because I think he's probably gonna stay active probably by spring, and he's gonna defend his titles against whoever the hell he's gonna fight. Actually, let me take a look at that, because, by the way, that is a very, good, idea for me to do that. But let me just get this link copied, and I can paste it in the description, because I know you guys want the proof. That was my first initial source that I saw, but L-Dub, he actually was the very first person that, had the information through social media circles. But from my first impressions, I saw it from Box.live. Sometimes they're pretty accurate, sometimes they're not. So, I just managed to just see it, when I was surfing through the web for boxing. So yeah, let's just take a look at the IBF 122 rankings. Right here we have let's see, super bantamweight. Yeah, 122. All right, so for the IBF, Akhmadaliev has who does he have? He has Carlos Castro, Danny Roman, Ronnie Rios, Mike Plania. I think he's gonna probably face Carlos Castro, and if this is like the same guy that he fought in his recent fight, which I don't think it is, and I think the guy that he fought was on short notice, if I'm not mistaken, Carlos Castro. He's like, because I'm pretty sure he's not that Peruvian guy that he fought, but yeah. Oh, okay. So Carlos Castro, he's a Mexican that he fought. Oh, but wait, he's actually fighting Luis Neri by February 5th. So, like, yeah, like I'm very confused. Like, who the hell is MJ gonna fight then? Because if anything, MJ he's probably gonna have to fight Ronnie Rios, which that would probably make a lot more sense. Or I don't know. I wouldn't mind Brandon Figueroa, but I think Brandon Figueroa said he's going up to 126, so he's out the picture. I wouldn't mind Angelo Leo or Rais Salim. I think Rais Salim, he's gonna be close to his title shot in the future. But I don't know, man. It's very hard to tell. I mean, at this point, it's kind of like hit or miss. But if this is gonna be his next mandatory for the IBF, because MJ he does have with the WBA Super, but he doesn't have to defend the Super Belt. The Super Belt's only there because you're unified. But I believe the regular champion, if I'm not mistaken, is I forgot who the regular champ is. I'm not gonna look for that, but I think the regular champion has to be man, I forgot, honestly. I'm just not in the right spot right now because I'm tired, but yeah, these are the rankings if you guys want to take a look at them. But I guess what's gonna happen is that Stefan Fulton, he's gonna have to face Daniel Roman, because Roman, he is his mandatory for the WBO, or he should be a mandatory for either sanctioned body that Fulton has, and Fulton does have the WBC belt, so now he should be forced to fight Daniel Roman. So I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen. And then after that, maybe him and MJ could face each other for undisputed. So, I don't know, man. I think this is very interesting. I don't know how this will go down. I think honestly, at the end of the day, like it's mainly just due to who's going to show out in this fight. I think Daniel Roman, very very interesting fighter, has a really really good job. He has amazing pressure, and that man can hit. I don't see how his relentless pressure could really do any damage to Stefan, unless Stefan just takes unnecessary shots and he can get caught with something crazy and that could get him knocked out. But I don't think Fulton's gonna be worried about that. I think a Daniel Roman type of fighter is a style that he was already used to fighting, and I mean, I purely believe Fulton. He's just trying to make a point to try to say that he wants to bang it out with somebody, and I think that's really dumb. But I think at the end of the day, when Fulton becomes Fulton and he does what he does best, in which he is a pure boxer, he's not really so much of a puncher. I don't like to make comparisons to other fighters. at different weight divisions, but honestly, it like, if you really think about it, he's that next to maybe Montana Love or Devin Haney, but I think Devin Haney, he's a different experiment. Devin Haney has developing man strength that could be maturing a lot faster if he moves up in weight. That's yet to be determined when he makes his move at 140. But at the same token, for a guy like Stefan Fulton, why is it that his power is not as shown higher against all the higher elite level fighters that he's been in the ring with, and he's defeated like 8 to 9 undefeated fighters consecutively. And then on top of that, he's probably going up against guys that do have more punch resistance, so it's like, he doesn't he doesn't have the high knockout ratio potential to actually hurt somebody and put somebody on their bicycle. So I don't know. I think honestly this fight will definitely go the distance. I think Fulton's gonna have to really show out against Danny, because I think a Danny Roman type of fight is something where you could either be exposed or you could just show out and do very good. And I'd like to see Fulton win this fight, because I think a Daniel Roman fight should have been happened in the future or in the past. And I think this is great for the 122-pound division. Only problem that I really have with this matchup is just that, Fulton, he's never he's never been at this level where he's been in there, with like a rough and rowdy type of fighter. And I think Danny Roman type of fighter is going to bring a lot of gems out of him. And I think, he's going to have a very interesting puzzle to solve. Because Danny Roman, he can box, but the problem with him is just that he's extremely flat-footed, and he does not have the athletic ability to keep up with Fulton. And I think that if he utilizes the same proper strategies that he did against Angelo Leo, then I think Fulton that came out, blazing hot all the way to the end of the 12th round to become a mega unstoppable force on a defensive counter-striking ability. I think that's where Fulton becomes an absolute nightmare. And then a lot of fighters start getting frustrated because they can't really land as many effective shots because he's so gifted and talented. And I think Fulton, he's on his way. Now, a Danny Roman type of victory is extremely, difficult. I don't see a Danny Roman, giving a soft touch. If anything, it's going to be a very hard, bumpy road, and I think Daniel Roman is going to bring the best out of Fulton, and I'm not so sure. But anyways, let me know what y'all think. Do you think this is a good matchup? And if so, please comment down below and share the video. Alright, so that's pretty much it. This is KRod7435 signing out. And I will catch you guys later. More videos coming soon. Bye.